Well, it's been almost 6 years now since I last played a game of local footy, so I figured I'd finally put on the boots again and have a run around for my first game. In today's video, I'll be taking you on the behind the scenes of my first game of footy, where I'll be playing for the Wattle Park Animals.
Right, it is almost 2 in the morning on the Saturday here in Darwin Airport, and I've got a 4.5-hour flight to catch, and I've got a footy game in just under 12 hours, so I've given myself the best preparation. I'm absolutely knackered, tired, and I'm not going to get any sleep on the plane, you just know it. I've got a middle seat, so yeah, it's not going to be fun, but that's where I am right now, and we'll see what happens on the way. I just arrived now back in Melbourne from Darwin, and it wasn't that bad. I'm definitely going to need to get sleep at some stage because, you know, airplane sleep, I got a bit of it, but it's not enough. I play in just under 8 hours. Or 10. No, yeah, I play in just under 10 hours. I'm going to just, as quickly as I possibly can, get home, get sleep, and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, so I haven't got boots yet because I haven't really had a need to get boots, and I'm finally going to get boots here, trying some on. I don't think this fits. This feels tight. I reckon I might need a bigger size on this one. We're honestly just getting whatever's on special at this trade. I don't know the differences between boots. I don't know why some are 70, why some are 300. I need another one. I need another one. It's not going to work.
It was then time for me to get ready and kitted up as I was rocking the 35, of course, being a bit more of a lighter frame than Nicky Dacos. But trust me, it's a sleeper build.
Oh, it's a wet one. It's a fucking wet one. I wonder what the scores are in the Adelaide game. You lost? Oh, fuck. I tipped Adelaide.
Here he is.
When are you getting on 100k?
I get the feeling it's going to be a slow 5k.
Unless you want me to get those lads on to bot you another fork.
Okay, so this is how the start of the game's going to go, right?
Right.
You're going to get on. You're going to get onto the outside. You're going to get onto the outside off the half-back flank. You're going to have a little bit of space. You're going to be like, oh, here we go. Out of nowhere, everyone's screaming, got time, got time. Me on the same team as behind him, just run him down.
And he won't play another game again.
Coach Lenny approves that has.
Piss off, Lenny. Who's the guy that gave you tickets to Carlton v... What game was it? Geelong v Adelaide?
I'll bench you for the whole game if you tell me to piss off again.
Oh, I'm not great with my left. See what I mean? Because I haven't played in 6 years and I never kicked with my left.
We're going to build up our speed. Here we go. Join in as a team. 70 to 90, then pull up at the goal.
Well, during the warm-up, I was acting a little bit arrogant, to be honest with you.
I was asked earlier, I reckon I'm going to go 20 and 2. That's what Haz has been averaging, so if we can get around his ballpark, I think I'm a better player than Haz anyway, so.
Yeah, 20 and 2, probably a little bit overly optimistic, even though it is Div 12 resis.
You'll be a better player than Haz if you fix up your ball drop before the game, mate.
Did you not see my ball? 2020, I'll drop with 2 hands.
Was I hearing correctly or did I hear wrong? Did Pat say he's going to have 20 and 2?
I think you're right.
So you have 20 and 2, Pat? Yes. Come in. Respect the confidence. Let's cut back.
He listed on halfback and he's got number 35. I feel like they're be a team man today, right?
I'll be a team. I'm always a team man.
We do have a few stories. Welcome to the team. Another massive YouTuber. Hardly 22. Oh, yeah.
With 5 minutes to go until the game, nerves started to kick in, with some people not so confident in my ability.
If he kicks a goal, it's a great day out.
He's predicted 20 and 2. So how do you think Cardman's going in his first game?
4 touches and he dies.
And of course, just as the game was about to start, the conditions turned to worst as it was absolutely buckling down with rain. And I started on the bench.
31. I think I'm half forward, but I don't think any goals are being scored right now. These conditions are shit. Come, Sky!
So I got into the field at the 7.5 minute mark, and straight away I could tell it was just going to be a wet weather scrap. So many contests, it was difficult to get the footy. Has did start off with the opening goal, which was one of only 2. Him and Caden McDonald were the only 2 goal scorers for the quarter. Now, I tried my best to get as much involved in the play as I could, but with the weather, it found it much more difficult than expected. The skills were just terrible from both sides, really. What could you expect? And it was either I didn't get to enough contests or my teammates just wouldn't use me. And also with no footy means no training, and my tank certainly got worn out a lot quicker than I was thinking. So overall, I got 4 touches, a pretty average quarter. I can definitely play better.
Well, everyone's scared of the ball right now, right? It's just about being there first.
Yeah, I just go to some contest.
Little pushes, don't try and get the ball, get out of the back. But you're putting your body onto the ball, on the ball in your chest, or
Whenever it's going, it's...
I played half forward again to start off the second quarter and started alright getting the contest with an early handball, but honestly, there wasn't too much more after that. I quickly realised later on that I had to find my own footy due to the terrible skills and the wet weather. Players just simply weren't going to look to me and pass to me even if I found space. And like, how the hell is I supposed to get the footy when stuff like this happens? I got dragged, fair enough, to the bench halfway through the second on just the 5 touches. A far cry from the 20 and 2, which I predicted earlier.
I reckon I'm going to have 20 and 2.
How's the run?
I don't find my footy. They're not finding me. I had space there. That's
Got to be first in the contest, though.
One thing I didn't expect, though, was it to be so cold. I was literally shivering on the bench, as you can see. I literally thought I'd get hypothermia. Now, it probably didn't help that I was in Darwin 24 hours earlier with the heat. I then got a chance to get back onto the ground with a few minutes left in the quarter, as Caden kicked the only goal of the entire second quarter. And I did take on the feedback from earlier, getting a bit busy more in the contest. I ran harder, and I really thought I was on here for a cheap one. At half-time, the Animals led 30-7.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I wish my tank was a bit better, but apart from that, it's fun. Weather is making it tougher, but yeah, if you just get more contests, holding the goal.
Honestly, could be. I said keep it wide, but honestly, it could be one of those games where it's just like you got to get your hands on it at any point, wherever it goes.
Yeah, doing the same thing. Almost got a goal, but the umpire brought it back. Absolute joke.
his ticker and attack on the ball is unbelievable. Like, did you know he had that? I'm inspired by him.
Maybe 2 touches. Inspirational touch.
Putting his head over it, he's getting the contest, and that's all you can really ask for from the first game.
Cracking in. Trying to compare him to a Saints player. He's Jack Steele right now. He's put his head over the ball. He's cracking in, which I like to see. He's going better than
I was set for a big third quarter as I started on the wing, and I already felt like I was getting a lot more of the footy with some early touches in the wet. I made sure as well with my handballs not to be wasteful. I looked for the target, and I tried when I got the kick to just kick it as long as I can to a contest, which unfortunately didn't result in a score. So as you can see in this play here, I got hit in the head in this contest, and initially I didn't think much of it at all until I saw a player on the ground and they had to stop play. I thought that I was the one that collided heads with him, so you look back at the footage now and it's clear that it actually wasn't that. I got elbowed by some other guy, and the guy that was on the floor was hit by a footy. So I thought in the moment, maybe to be safe, I'd come off, go have a look at it. Really all it was just a bump in my head. I was fine, but given the fact that it was only 6 minutes to the third and I was actually playing alright, in hindsight, I was really pissed off that I went to the bench, especially considering the other guy didn't, because let's just say I didn't get a chance to get back on for the entire quarter. I I spent the last 19 minutes of the quarter on the bench, and it's fair to say I wasn't pleased.
3 minutes I got in that fucking quarter. I went off and everyone else was getting on. I fucking do it. Am I invisible? So yeah, get in Will's face, mate. If I don't have a full quarter this last, I'm fucking filthy.
My 20 and 2 chances are almost all but gone.
Cardman's 20 and 2 chances, you can basically throw them out of the window. Given the skinny prick has 9 touches, $20 are the odds for that.
Preston has only scored 8 points, so, you know, it's a pretty high-scoring affair, I shall say. I've rocked up to see Pat play, and he's been on the bench for a solid, like, half an hour.
I know.
Did he go on this quarter? So hopefully in the fourth he gets a bit more playing time. But
I'm honestly kind of starting to feel sorry for anyone that put me in their fantasy team on Maltons. I finally got to start in the field, back in the half-forward line for the last, but it was a shit start with Preston kicking their first 2 goals to the game, and the game being well and truly back alive. I just kept going hard at the contest, trying to go in and under. I took this mark, and I'm pretty disappointed with the kick. I tried to play on and just get the game going, but it was just a terrible kick. It was way too high, loopy ball that I had no chance of it has. I was a bit pissed off with this one. Dostin kicked his 4th goal, and a massive one to give us back the momentum and probably almost seal the game as the celebrations continued. And then as the ball went inside 50, I just tried my very best to try and get a goal. Got myself a handball off to Doss. Doss gets it back inside. He gives it back to Doss. He gets caught in the tackle, loops it over the top to myself, and as I got the footy, I got a push in the back. Lucky enough to get the free kick, as you can see right there. I'm kind of like, I think I cramped myself, to be honest, like a little mini cramp, but I had a lot of pressure. I needed to kick this. I needed to prove Nathan Brown wrong. I need to prove the doubters wrong. And there were people giving me shit. Players were letting me know about it, telling me how I make shit videos, you know, giving me feedback and advice from the stands. So this is a big goal. I went to the drop punt. Now, after finally kicking that first goal, it lifted that monkey off the back, and the morale and confidence went up for myself. The team morale also did through Bailey McCabe kicking his first, and I felt like the floodgates sort of opened. Look at that, running through the middle, opening the passage, handling it to Vinny, and kicking it to Haz, who ends up kicking the goal. That's one of my best plays, setting up that goal there. Just feeling a little bit better about myself with the run and carries, Haz with the snap. And Caden McDonald says, what you can do, Haz, I can do better. And he slots his 5th as the Wattle Park Animals went on to win pretty comfortably in the end of the day. I got a few more late disposals, actually racking up my tally to 15. And I feel like as the game wore on, I got a bit more adjusted to the game, the conditions, the playing style, and I definitely played a lot better.
This man right there, how many did you kick? Cheeky 5.
was it a cheeky 5 in the end, you dirty dog?
I don't know how he does it.
Animals got the dub. Carsdale Saturday without a W. Saturday.
So overall, I'll definitely take that. A win on debut by 39 points, whilst getting 15 touches of my own and a goal on just over 50% time on ground, might I add. Now, definitely have a long way to go in terms of improvements in playing footy, but it was my first game in 6 years. Definitely more work can get done on my skills and the gym and all that, as I love to play some more games in the future and perhaps make some more content on it. Now, I do have some good news, as this week I'll be heading up to Adelaide to play in the Div 12 Resi State of Origin match at Norwood Oval between the All-Stars and South Australia. And just like in this video, I'll be doing my own match day vlog, filming myself pre-game in what could be a crowd of 10,000 at Norwood. So if you guys want to go and watch me support in that game, $5 tickets for over 16, under 16s get in free, and it's Saturday the 7th of June at 6:30 p.m. Gates open 5 o'clock, and there is a live stream available. And maybe that's finally my opportunity to get those 20 touches and 2 goals. even if I am playing on a likes of Mitch Robinson. Different video for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this, footy style playing footy. I'll definitely do one for Adelaide, so just let me know down below, and we'll see you soon in my next one.